Hi, today we're going to talk about payment receipts. So, if you are constantly generating payment receipt document for your business and you want a solution where you can automate the generation of PDF files, then this video is for you. As you can see, I have created a simple payment receipt template in this Google document which has all the fields for the payment receipt file. And corresponding to this Google document template, I also have a Notion database wherein I have created all the payment receipt information. So we have the receipt number, receipt date, receipt time, and so on, all the fields which we will typically find in a payment receipt. Now in this database, what we'll be doing is we'll be mapping the receipt number field with the receipt number column that is present over here. Similarly, we will map the receipt date field with the date column, date field present over here, and so on for all the fields that you see in this Google document. And once all the fields are mapped, we will be fetching the information from the corresponding column, and we will create a PDF file one by one for every record of this Notion database. So in this process, when you will be adding more information in the database, it will automatically create PDF files for you without you even touching this Google document anymore. So we need to map the fields once, and once we set up the automation, it will automatically create the PDF files for us for every record of this Notion database. The best part is this automation setup only needs to be done once, and it will automatically create PDF files for you in this database itself where you can view the PDF files at your own convenience. So how exactly will this automation work? For this, we need to get access to an automation extension, which is by the name of AutoDocCreator, as you can see over here in this document. This AutoDocCreator extension is available at AutoDocCreator.com website. So you can click on Get Automation Access to gain access to this automation. And once you have access to this automation after purchasing, you can have this extension installed, like you can see over here in this document. Now, once you have this extension installed, if you click on this, there are certain things present over here. First is setting up the automation. So let me click on setup automation to show you how exactly will this work. So once you click on setup automation, you will find the fields like this where you need to provide certain information. So let me first of all clear all the fields so that I can show you from scratch. So first is we need to provide a database URL, which is obvious. So let us get this database URL. So this is the database which we are going to use. So I will copy the URL from the top, and then I will put that URL inside this field. I'll just paste the URL over here. After this, we need to provide an API key. Now this API key will connect the database with this automation setup. So it is completely private and confidential to our setup, and it will never be shared with any external users. For this, click on Get API Key, and this is just a one-time setup which we need to do. Click on New Integration and just give it a name over here. So let's wait as it is loading everything. So just provide a name. So it's like payment receipt key. Okay. Then select the particular workspace from this list and click on Save. Now you can click on Configure over here, and then you can see the automation setup. Here you have the internal integration secret field. Click on Show, and this will reveal the key to you. Click on Copy to copy this key and just put it inside this field. And one more thing which we need to follow before we proceed ahead is go back to the database, click on the three dots on the top right, scroll down, click on connections, and click on and just type the name of the key over here. So in this case, it is going to be payment receipt key, which you can see over here. Click on this and click on confirm. So now my database is also connected with that specific key which I created. Let's go back. Finally, we need to add a drive folder link. So here all the PDF files will be stored, as well as all the PDF files will be created in the Notion database as well. So for this, click on add folder. Once you click on that, you will land up on this page in your Google Drive folder. I have already created a Google Drive folder payment receipt PDFs where I will be storing all these files. So simply click on this, right click and share and copy the link. Okay. So you will get the link of the folder, or else what you can do is just simply double click to open up the folder and you can copy the link from the top. This is the drive folder link. Let me put that link inside this field. So I have all the three required things available over here. I have the database URL. I have connected the API key with the database. I've also provided the drive folder URL. Now this part is where the magic will truly happen. It is asking us how often do you want to run the automation. So I want to run the automation every 5 minutes. You have all the options available. You even have hourly basis setup. So you can go with any options. Okay. So I want to run the automation every 5 minutes, because every 5 minutes I want it to check the database and see the records and generate the PDF file. So you can set up as per your convenience, and then you can click on save. Once you click on save, you will automatically see it will add few columns over here, which I'll be explaining in a while. So the first thing it added is generate PDF, and it will look into this particular field and it will start generating the PDF files. So let us first map the entire automation system and then I will explain how it will work. So we have set up the automation correctly. Then let's click on this Autodoc Creator and click on map field. It will open up the Notion database for your use case, which you can check and you can map the fields. So this has all the properties of the database which we have created over here. What we need to do is we need to search the fields one by one. So first is we need a receipt number. So I'll just search for receipt number. I'll click to copy this. I will simply use Control V or Command V on my keyboard to paste it. Now this is a one-time process which we need to follow. We do not need to keep on mapping every time which we are doing. Next is receipt date. Click to copy and paste it over here. Next is time. So I'll just search for time. Click to copy and paste it over here. I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to map all the fields. You can obviously do the same on your own end. But we have mapped 3 fields for this demonstration. What it will do is it will fetch these 3 fields from the database and it will create the PDF files for us as the requirement is done. The best part is this automation will run every 5 minutes. If you remember, we had set up for 5 minute time interval. So every 5 minutes, it will come to the database and it will check if this column is set to ready to generate, it will generate the PDF file for us. If you're going to set it in progress, it will not generate the PDF file. And once the PDF files are created, it will set the status to completed. So this is the beauty of working with this automation. So anytime you are generating the PDF file, make sure you set this particular field as ready to generate. So when you're adding a new page, simply set it as ready to generate and it will automatically work for your requirement. You do not need to go back to the document and keep on setting up the automation time and again. It is just a one-time process. You are going to map the fields one time and it will automatically create the PDF files. And as you can see, it has already started triggering the PDF file generation and you can see 2 files have automatically been completed as we had set a 5 minutes time interval for this. We are waiting for the last file to be done and once it is done, we can start viewing the files. So the last file is also completed and you can see it automatically turned the status to completed mode and it automatically created the PDF file which is stored in my Google Drive link and it even has stored a raw PDF file in this PDF file column. So if you click on this, it will automatically show you the particular PDF file. And if you click on this once again, it will download that particular PDF file onto my downloads folder. So let me go to my downloads folder and I can check. Let us check this first receipt. And you can see these fields have been properly mapped. So this date field has been mapped, time field has been mapped, receipt number has been mapped. Okay. And let us also check from the drive link. So you can go to this payment receipt drive, just refresh it once and you can see all the 3 receipts are present over here. So let me open up the receipt files. So this is the receipt number 3 which we had mapped for the 3 fields. You can obviously map for all the fields. Let's check the other one. This is receipt number 2 as you can see, and the final one receipt number 1. So all the 3 receipts were created instantly within a 5 minute time interval, which it was done on an automation mode. Okay. And every time you add a new row to this database, simply set the property as ready to generate and it will automatically generate the PDF files for you. That's all that you need to do. You never need to go to this document and set up the automation ever again. Okay. You can obviously change the interval time, but once you set it up, it will automatically work. So this is the beauty of using this automation, and this is how you can entirely automate your system without even touching anything else. This is a Google Drive folder link view, which you can see it is showing inside the Google Drive. So I hope this explanation was helpful to you. This is really fantastic and it can save you hours of time, and you need not ever manually create any payment receipt PDF or for that matter any PDF files for your automation system. Just create the document once, install this extension by going to AutoDocCreator and getting the access to the automation. You need to purchase this automation. Once it is purchased, you have this extension installed and you can start generating the PDF files directly into your Notion database as you can see over here. I hope this video was helpful to you in any manner. If you have any questions for this, reach out to me at notionformyuse@gmail.com. I will also be adding a contact link in this website itself where you can directly reach out to me and you can understand more about this automation. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.